and gentlemen, enough about us. Let's bring out this power trio, shall we? I had to double check who we're bringing out. Who are we bringing out? Robbie, you do it. Robbie's got it. Let's do it, Robbie.
Briana Buckmaster, Kim Rhodes, and introducing Clark Backo!
Clark Backo!
What you gonna do?
Yeah.
What you gonna do in the Clark Backo? Backo. What you gonna do in the Clark Backo? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Backo.
Hey, Clark.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
I better.
Yeah. Hey,
I
what
found-
were you guys saying out here before we came on?
We were talking about how it's nice to have Clark, who's so fresh-faced and lovely and
Have you
new.
guys been awkward?
Briana.
No, unlike Rob and myself, who are duct taped together and high on prescription meds. So it's nice to have somebody who isn't.
I heard you say something about your glasses, and I was like, I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing an old man joke.
We're doing old man joke.
Yes, I knew it.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying that it was so nice to meet Clark last night. We, had a drink, and I said, but I felt really old. I had to put my glasses on. He said, it's not just the glasses. He was saying,
You're going carded. You can't look that old.
That's
true. Thank you, Clark. Although I did have to ask Briana, what did they say?
What'd they say?
They asked
She
her
wants to see your ID. Maybe it was because there's like a top age you're allowed to be in that bar. Okay,
Why, Rob? You were almost kicked out
too
of
far,
being told.
Too far. Okay, sorry.
I love having Clark here. I've enjoyed your work on the show and in the pilot. It's lovely to have you part of our universe now.
Thank you.
Clark Backo, everybody. With Kid and Bree.
Have fun. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. We love you. Bye. Hi. 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 We love you. Hi. Clark thinks she's
down
gonna.
for a second.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna wait. Oh,
What
do you
are
have
you
water?
gonna say?
Do you have water? Hold on.
No, I said Clark thinks she's gonna sit. Clark,
There's an egg for you.
Guys,
isn't this a yoni egg?
no, it's not. It just
No.
looks like one.
Did this come from you?
It's
Oh,
not
it's yours.
from me.
But you know what those eggs come
Wait, is
from?
this here for you?
It's not
Here.
Oh,
Here.
A yoni egg is something you put in your vagina.
I gave one to both Ruth and Elena for their birthdays.
Miraculously, there's one right underneath Clark.
It's a crystal for relaxation because I'm sweating.
Oh, did that help that conversation? Yeah, I still got it. Clark Backo, everyone. I love that. Okay, Clark is only nervous because she has never done it before. Clark is one of the funniest people I'll ever meet in my entire life, and I'm so happy that
No
she's here.
pressure, Clark.
No pressure. Look at already being super funny. I love it.
Thanks a lot for that.
Well, hi guys. God damn
Do
those
you, have,
lights.
wait, do you have anything you would like to say before we start the Inquisition, the questions, the Q&A?
Well, nothing but thank you guys for coming. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited. I'm nervous, but excited. And the
We're so
nerves
happy.
come from excitement.
Yeah, man.
So, all good
We're
things.
so happy that you're here. You fit in perfectly.
Thank you.
Yay! All right, let's take a question.
Let's take some questions.
Do you see
Start over
anything?
there.
Bright lights. I know, they just hit me in the back of my
I know.
ear.
Oh,
Hi, sorry, this is for Kim. Hi, I absolutely
Hi.
love
It's okay. Oh, and for you still get to answer it too. So does Briana. Everybody has to
Usually
answer.
I answer it instead.
I absolutely loved your character on Another World.
Holy cow! You go
wow.
way
Yeah.
back. The first time I
That
heard
was,
that
a,
one.
that was an awesome show. And I just wanted to know what you loved about your character, because you were awesome in it.
Oh my God! Was there any other person in this room who knew me from the soap opera I did a gazillion years ago? Okay, I'm just gonna, the quick up to date, I played Psycho Cindy. I was a cat burglar, a voodoo priestess, a pyromaniac, a trauma nurse. Because that's who you want doing your stitches if you're a bad guy. And I think I loved that about it. There were storylines that they would actually start and they wouldn't know who the culprit was until they get 2 weeks in. They were like, I don't know, maybe Sydney's doing all this shit. It's me! Yes, please! So yeah, that was really where I learned to if you're gonna go down in flames rather than just in tiny whimpers. And obviously I still use that motto today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
My name's Holly.
Hey, Holly.
Hi. My question's for all of you. What is your guilty pleasure song?
Guilty pleasure song?
Or artist, or whatever you'd like to say.
I don't know. Guilty pleasure implies that I get it. Like I'm embarrassed to love them.
Yeah, like if your friend looks at your playlist, you're like, no, that wasn't.
What an accident.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. That's actually a really great question.
Mine changes a lot. Someone else is gonna have to help me because it's stuck in my brain and I can't remember the name. Or Dan is his first name.
Sing it.
It's a Minecraft song.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Boom, boom, boom. I guess I'm gonna sing this bloody tune. It's gonna make my brain.
Does anybody know this song?
No.
Hard no there, Kimberly.
No, I know.
Hard no.
And that's why it's my guilty secret.
Um,
It's still a secret because none of you know what I'm talking about.
I couldn't think of one because I never feel guilty.
yeah, right.
If it makes me happy, I'm not gonna feel guilty.
Yeah, girl.
You know?
I don't know. Yeah, I applaud. Let's applaud that. Hallelujah. If I had a guilty pleasure, I have this thing called no shame. So, I will sing the shit out of anything, whether it's a guilty pleasure or not. But I am a big fan of Celine Dion. I think she's pretty badass, man.
Why would that be a guilt? Like,
I know, but
you
that's
do
one
know
of those
I'm
things,
from
like,
Montreal,
if,
right?
like, I
That's
was
just
listening,
rude.
if, for instance, Chris has like an amazing playlist that he has for Kim and I, and every song that comes on is awesome, whether it's like Salt and Pepper or Peaches, but he, like, if My Heart Will Go On suddenly came on, it would be like one of those things where it's like, nothing, what? Nothing? I would still sing though, I'd still sing to it. And he's recently put Debbie Gibson on that playlist, which makes me really happy. Yeah, you know.
I thought of one.
What?
I thought of
What?
one.
What?
But it's now, not before. I still find myself singing Jonas Brothers songs, which I was obsessed with Nick Jonas in high school.
Oh, I don't think,
I
because you're a
really-
generation below us, so I don't think I know a Jonas Brothers song. What's one?
It's the most beautiful time of the year.
Oh, that's a Jonas Brothers song?
Isn't it? Now I'm getting confused.
Is
Wait,
it?
there's Love Bug, but is that only Nick Jonas? That is all of them, right? Anyways, it's been a while,
guys,
but
sounds
Every
awesome.
single photo of this moment of the panel is going to be Kim is hearing a high-pitched noise and forgot what English sounds like. I don't understand what anybody's saying.
Jonas Brothers. Okay, cool. I love that. I love it. Joni Bros. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
So I just wanted to start by sending my love from the Nerds and Beyond staff. We love you guys very much.
I love you guys.
My question is, if you could travel with the Doctor in the TARDIS anywhere in time or space, where would you go?
Which doctor?
The newest one, obviously, Jodie Whittaker.
Are we talking about Dr. Who?
I'm like, because David Tennant goes straight to my bedroom.
Well done. Well done.
Oh, inside.
No, this is your crowd for that
voice.
shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
I don't know. I don't know that show. So Doctor Who and the newest
just anywhere
Doctor.
in time and space.
Oh, where
It's
would
a
we
time-
go?
it's a time
Where
and
would we
space
go?
machine, yes.
Is that the question? I think I would like to go back in time to like the swing era and learn how to swing dance. I'd be one of those girls though that wasn't being flipped. I'd be doing the flipping. Do you ever see those in the movies? You're like, oh yeah, look at that girl. She's so tough. She's flipping all those dudes around. That'd be me. I'd be with a little dude just so I could do the flipping. Yeah. Big goals over here.
For the sing and dance, I'd go back to the disco era. But truly, not to make it dark, there's no time I'd really want to go back to because someone like me would not have been well accepted. So I'm going to stay in the present.
Yeah, girl.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, my name's Emily. God, you all are so beautiful.
I gotta thank you. I'm wearing a lot of makeup. I really thought.
So my question is for Kim. I grew up watching.
Fuck you. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love you. Here it comes. Sometimes I forget that I don't know you guys, and dropping a hard F-bomb in your face is maybe not exactly what you're expecting. But you can still go fuck yourself. Okay, you had a question, my love.
I'm scared to answer it now.
So I grew up with you on The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. Watching you on Supernatural, those were my two favorite shows, and Supernatural, of course, is still. What was your favorite thing to film on The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody?
Oh my God, that's really hard because you know I did it a decade and a half ago.
I know.
I'm old.
No.
I'm like, oh, you know what? Okay, so little known fact. The first time you ever meet the father, the boy's dad, he's in a band, right? Now, I do remember this. There's a member of the band who has blonde hair and a Cockney accent and is sleeping while he's cuddling a chicken, a roast chicken. Does anyone remember this? I do, because that man is one of my best friends on the planet, Ray Porter, who I've known since I was 19 years old. And so it was really, and we did Shakespeare together. So it was really fun to like have my worlds in the same set and watch the hilarity that he came up with. Like, he was cuddling a roast chicken like it was his stuffed baby. It was fucking hilarious. Thank you. I also liked the one with the pigeon where I got to have a nice emotional conversation about what motherhood is. But it's too early in the panel to start crying, so I like that one too. Yeah, it's fine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
First, I just want to say, Briana, you were amazing on Wednesday night at the concert.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Your support is incredibly appreciated. So thank you so much.
And my question is for Kim and Clark. What song would you want Briana to cover that she hasn't already?
Okay.
Good save. Good save. What song do you want her to cover? She's lucky, right?
It's like a very classic thing for somebody to be like, Briana, you have been an inspiration to me. Your beauty knows no limits. But my question is for Kim.
But shut your pie hole. Okay, Kim.
Oh, I love it. But that's not what that was. Great. Thank you.
I
It was
want
very
Briana
funny.
to cover Wild Horses by Bishop Briggs.
Good choice. Good choice.
Thank you, I
Love
know
it.
you.
Yeah, you do.
I want you to cover Coat of Many Colors by Dolly Parton.
Coat of many colors? Oh shit, I don't know it. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll look it up together.
Challenge.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now I have work to do. Never happy. Hi.
Hi. Oh my god, this is close. My name's Esther. Hi. Okay, first, like, all of your hair is, like, beautiful. Like, everyone. Oh my god. Yeah.
It's been a journey, so thank you.
So, my question's for everyone.
Oh, funny. I told you. I told you. I totally called it this morning. I was like, there's going to be hair comments and questions today. Anyways, but I want to hear it. Go.
Alright, my question's for everyone, but, seeing Donna's story with like self-image really like helped me like feel represented. So I'm like, oh, this is what it feels like. Who's someone like in TV or film, there was like a storyline where you felt like truly represented, or you'd like to see?
Real easy one, hey?
Oh, no one told me they'd be thinking.
You guys know we're actors, right? Shit, somebody's gonna ask me long division next.
Okay, I'm gonna say, now this is interesting because representation traditionally I think means I'm looking at the screen and I'm seeing my age and shape and color and gender. And weirdly enough, I remember coming out of Black Panther and saying that movie made me feel the way I wish every other movie where I was represented would make me feel. Because I think so often my emotional experience is with members who are members of the community who are underrepresented. That I impose my empathy on them, I relate to them, I look at them. So I didn't feel represented so much as I did feel a cause for celebrating with Black Panther. So that's what comes to my mind first of all.
Go.
Go, Clark.
Wait. First, the question was, what have we seen where we feel represented?
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, these days, so many things, which is so amazing. Growing up, I was actually just talking backstage with Jason about Halle Berry and how if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't be here. Just one woman of color who's beautiful, who set the standard. But today, there's so many people like Lena Waithe and Issa Rae with a show like Insecure that are really representing women of color in the industry, which is still a struggle. So yeah, just everyone who's doing their thing today to make sure that everyone's getting represented. And not just African Americans, Asian, Native American, everybody. It's not just black and white. So anytime I see anything like Crazy Rich Asians or anything, I'm just happy right now. I don't even know if that answers the question, but
I don't usually do that, so it's okay.
Yeah, man. In terms of representation, I can't think of anything on screen specifically. If I was to name something that popped to mind was the show Better Things. Anybody ever seen that show?
Yeah.
It's about a woman, it's a comedy, dark comedy, about a woman who's a mother of 3 young girls. She's an actress and she's very funny and salty and fucks up a lot and, you know, is working a lot, caring for her mom. And so I feel like I can relate a lot to that with my life. But I also, as a professional, relate a lot to professionals and comedic women who right now seem to be really loud with things that are going on in the news right now, who are using their voices not just to make jokes, but are using their voices to represent people who are not being heard and who are too scared or too shy to be heard. And I think that if that's not a representation of me, it's something that I aspire to be. And I think that's a really cool way to use media right now. And I think that I want to see more of that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
First, I just want to say I love all your characters. You're all very good on the show.
thank you.
But I just want to wonder, if you guys are able to switch characters, who would you switch with and how would you play the character?
With just the 3 of us up here or with anybody on Supernatural?
Either or. Well, probably.
No, you need to specify that because if it's just the 3 of us,
Just the three
we
of you,
have
three
to
of
work
you.
it out amongst
Just the 3 of
ourselves.
us?
Just the 3 of us. 3 of us. 3
Oh,
of you.
well, I think that I'd really like to make sure that my Minnesota accent
Yeah.
gets put to good use.
I said that backstage already.
So
Oh,
funny.
no, I
This
was
is like
gonna
this is
say
gonna
that,
that I had suggested to Clark. I was like, they're gonna ask questions like, who would you play if you couldn't play someone else? And Clark was like, I want to play you just to play that accent.
Oh, are we gonna have a Minnesota off?
I'm so bad at it, please don't.
Go, go,
All
go.
I can say is,
You got this.
Don't be here, you go. That's all I can do.
Oh, yeah, you
go
bet you, that
on
was great.
Minnesota.
There you go. It's tricky when I was doing that scene where they were like, why do you have all of these? Oh no, it's the flamethrower line. It's very tricky because there's the Minnesota Friendly is a dialect that has a sing-song built into it. That's kind of one of the main differences between that and like a middle Canadian accent. They all have hard vowels, but Minnesota has a sing-song. But you know what other accent has a sing-song to it? Fucking Irishman. So when we were doing that scene, every once in a while, that line became, so who knows how to use a flamethrower? And I go, and I take that again. Who knows how to use a flamethrower?
Phil
And
would
my
be
lucky
back there,
charms.
yeah. It's like, we got your pot of gold over here. Let's sing it again, Buckmaster.
Or be the Adam Fergus. Yeah, so it's a pretty fun accent. That doesn't answer your question at all, but...
See, I told you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, Donna's pretty fun
We
to
could
play.
both play Donna.
Yeah, we could.
All three of us could play Donna.
It's true. Oh my
I
gosh.
can't play
imagine.
either of these characters. They're too good at it. So I'll just sit in the corner and direct them. Yeah? Yeah.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you. I know, I'm sorry. Look, it's the best we could do. I don't know why. He's leaving. He's just gonna leave It's like, these broads don't know how to answer a goddamn panel question. That was the easiest question in the planet. Yeah, don't patronize me. I know it was a bad answer. I'll get you next time, boy. What's up?
Hi, my name is Bella, and first of all, I love all three of you and admire all of you so much, so just thank you for being here this weekend. And my question is, if you could choose any book, movie, or TV show character to be a part of the Wayward Girls group, who would you want to see in there?
Why did somebody go, ooh?
That's a good question.
Oh my god.
Any other character from a different, I want Nanny Ogg on my team.
Who? Yo,
Thank you, two people that know what I'm talking about. You're the best people in the world.
Honestly, I'd want Dobby from Harry
From what?
Potter.
Harry Potter.
Did she just say from what?
I know, I told you. See, you worry about you? No, I know nothing. I choose Khaleesi.
Oh, good one. That actually
Very
speaks a lot.
ticklish.
That speaks very well to all of our inner
You are
realities.
Holy moly.
And I kind of am
Mother
Nanny Ogg,
dragons.
but there's only two people who can attest to that.
I wouldn't say I'm Dobby, but whatever. Keep
Good question.
Thank you.
And this guy's like, they answered her question. What the hell? That was an easy question.
Hi, I'm Danny.
Hi.
My question is, you were talking about Marvel earlier. So if you could play any Marvel character, who would you choose?
Well, this isn't a Marvel answer, but I have put out a number of feelers to play Faith Herbert. No? Okay. Wow. Crickets. Nobody knows who that is. Okay, back to Marvel. Never mind.
I super thought for a second they were gonna go older with short hair for Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel. I know, they didn't. And I'm coming to terms with the fact my kid's a Marvel girl. I'm coming to terms with the fact that if I were ever gonna play anybody, it would have been 2 decades ago, and I probably would have been Squirrel Girl.
Squirrel Girl. I don't know who I would have
Thanos?
Oh, good one.
Honestly, what he's doing is really smart.
Yeah.
And I believe in his cause, not that I would do it that
No,
way.
it's true.
But we do have
That's
a
why
problem
that
with
movie
overpopulation.
was so, like, the ending of that movie was very controversial, right?
I thought it was one of the best villains we've ever had because he had a heart.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. I'm gonna just go away from the question for a second.
Cool. We do it all the time.
I think I really am Thanos because grade 11 biology class, we had to, I don't even remember what the theme of the project was, but my project was about overpopulation, and my conclusion was that we should just kill people off. And the conclusion to my project was I will volunteer as the first person, or I will volunteer as tribute, as they would say in Hunger Games. And so that's why I'm Thanos. There we go. Come on.
Cool. Yeah, go ahead. Go
Too
for it.
dark? Okay.
Doing great, Clark.
That's all for me for the rest of this.
And that's right. What was
Marvel?
Yeah, Marvel, Thanos. There was another movie where Samuel L. Jackson played, you know what I'm talking about, with the, what was it? No, not Marvel. Played a bad guy that was a good guy because he thought that everybody should be killed off on the planet.
Pulp Fiction. Kingsman.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Okay, take a breath.
Unbreakable. What the hell? I don't even know that movie. Deadpool 2. Oh, that's
We're
weird.
going on.
I want to go back to that though. I wish I were Deadpool.
We all do.
I don't think I can play Deadpool. I just wish I were Deadpool.
That is such. Deadpool 2 is. I just heard my Canadian there. Is kind of better than Deadpool 1.
Oh my God, they're so good.
So good.
Agree to disagree.
Who would I be?
I liked it, it's not better.
I don't know.
I said I'd stop.
Who would I be, you guys?
Black Widow.
Okay, Black Widow, final answer.
Thank you.
Thank you. This guy, he's like, God, there she goes again with a shitty answer. Never answering a question for herself. Cool. You're giving me hives. I'm starting to stop. Get off my shit, dude. Just kidding. Poor guy.
Why are you nagging me?
Where are you? Put your hand up. You okay? Okay, great. You seem like you're pretty good with this stuff, so I'm gonna keep throwing it at you.
He's spicy. He stood up to us.
Yeah, I can tell.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Hi, I'm Steph.
Hi, Steph.
So today's my birthday.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. So I was wondering if you ever had a moment with any of the Wayward sister actresses, if you knew right then that you wanted them to be your best friend.
I mean, yeah. Truly.
All of them?
Truly. Well, Kim, I don't count Kim because Kim and I became friends before Wayward Sisters, and that was like very, as you said, quickly like where have you been all my life situation. But I don't know, Clark and Yadi were the two new gals on the block, and legit we were like, okay, how's this gonna play out? Like I had not worked with Ramdeen or Newton, but had been training with Ramdeen, so I'd become kind of close to her, and so I had not worked with Clark or Yadi, and was kind of wondering what the situation was going to be like, you know what I mean? Just kind of 6 girls all working together, close proximity, late at night, long hours.
With guns.
Oh my God, and we have never laughed so hard. Like it became so clear that they were the perfect missing puzzle pieces, because they were both very, like self-actualized, very grounded young women, especially for their age. And they're also silly. They're great actresses. They're stunning women, and they know how to hold their own, which I kind of, honestly, I didn't expect for women such a young age. And Clark can eat more food than the Dallas fucking Cowboys. It is remarkable.
Only junk food though.
No, you ate some sandwiches. She would literally go to craft services and fill her pockets with sandwiches. Not like just handfuls of trail mix or something, but full hoagies, like in her fucking little skinny jeans.
Variety.
And when she was FaceTiming me, she was like, is there gonna be food at the convention? It was like her main concern. That's when I knew I loved her. I was like, oh my God, you're a food forward person. I love that.
I met the same way. I met all of the women different times, but I will tell you about one of the most bonding experiences we had was the weapons training out in the
In the rain?
in the rain at the firing range. It was terrifying, but it was so funny because we
You guys
all
are both
had
really good at it.
such different experiences. Like
Right.
Ramdeen was like, yeah, get in there, let's
Shotgun.
You know, and I would say you were much more like, now, how is this working in a safe and logical manner? And this is how I hit the center of the, yep, I'm gonna, all right? Like, which is hilarious because this one, for being the elegant queen that she seems, is fucking hilariously, like, just not afraid to go for
No.
But we were being clear that I, on the other hand, was trying to get the gun as far away from my body as possible.
This was Kim though. Kim would be like, oh God, I don't want to do, you know, admittedly have a thing with guns, and so Kim would, this was Kim. And then bullseye for every single one.
So true.
Like Like she was like nervous about it and then the best at it.
It was terrifying. But it was so releasing to be dealing with something so powerful and still be so vulnerable with each other that I think that was for me when I just went, oh, come here. You're gonna love us.
Yeah, sure. What was your experience meeting us, Clarky?
Well, shit. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I wouldn't be here if it was shit. Going back to what you said about not knowing how it's going to be working with 6 women in close proximity, it's true. Unfortunately, sad to say, it is true, but that can be a scary thing to work with so many women. You don't know who's going to be mean or nice or whatever the heck. And truly, we were so blessed to have been the people picked because it just worked. And we cracked jokes, but we also helped each other if someone was crying, and we hugged each other, and we smacked each other, and we fed each other, and ran away from pigeons on the island together, and I don't know, it was just great. It was so wonderful. I still tell my friends today that it's just a magical girl power experience.
Yeah, fun, so fun. Thank you.
What up? I'm Cass. I want to know, Clark, I know you haven't been on set very long, but I want to know what your favorite moments have been so far. Like, I know you just said you loved the webbing training, but like...
You mean on Supernatural?
Yeah. And, okay, yes, yes. Okay, gotcha. Let's think. You actually reminded me of the moment just now, but there was a day where Kim and Jensen and I were filming inside a school when I had to do all my psychic hallway walking stuff. And I don't know why this came about, but I decided that I wanted to challenge Jensen to a, what do you even call that?
Leg sweep off?
Oh, do you even know what that is? Because I'm not even sure I do, but it was my idea. You know when like you kick your leg up and you go woof and then someone falls over that leg? Yeah, so I started doing that very poorly, and then Jensen decided that he wanted to show off and show me what a real one looked like.
Jensen? No.
Yeah, he did that, guys. He tried to show me up on set, but guess who won the battle?
Yeah.
Ask him about it on Sunday. He'll probably lie. But apart from that, pretty much any time we got to hang out on set as a group, off set. You know what I mean? I said on set, I meant off set.
I mean like when you weren't actually shooting?
Yeah, like we got to do a dinner all together, which was so lovely. Anytime we hung out in someone's hotel room together was so lovely. I don't even know, every darn moment. Every time, every day. Thank you.
I like shooting, this goes back a couple seasons when Kim and I did Hippie 911, when we got to be a baby for the first time. And we were literally like, we get to be a baby. And our favorite joke is if you watch that episode, we get in the back seat on one side each of the car, and then in the next scene, we're flipped. And so I don't know why they asked us to do that for the block. It's so dumb.
It was one of those things where they were running super late and it was nighttime and we had to get up and we were like,
oh right.
But, and I remember just being told, it doesn't matter. And so then I was like, well wait, is there, I'm teeing you up here.
Good.
But then what's the logical conclusion?
Rhodes, scissor.
Clearly,
some people get that joke.
No, they're not catching up to us. It's good that Clark's here.
One person, yeah.
They had sex in the back of the car.
But with scissors.
Jody and Donna were fucking each other while Sam and it's not funny when I
was I not invited?
I know.
You know who thought it was real funny? It's Jensen and Jared.
I miss all the
I don't think
fun.
they're used to hearing women talk dirty like that. We're like, it's a new motherfucking day. But that was pretty fun. I remember Jensen just laughing. laughing and like hitting the steering wheel and going, yes, 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 yes. He gets so excited when funny people are on set with him. Thank you so much for your question. Oh wait, Kim, you didn't answer. Go, go, go.
Oh no, we did. That was it. I love how much laughter is on that set. The crew, the cast, across the board, the fandom. I just for a show that's really about killing evil shit. There is a lot of just delight we take in each other, and the joy in people who are funny and connected and trust each other. There's a lot of trust. So my favorite thing to shoot is not shooting it, it's the relationships that have evolved from it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Hello.
Hi, my name's Melissa. Nice to meet you guys.
Hi.
Hi, I was wondering if you had a theme song for yourself and your character, what would it be? That if you could walk around, like, you know, Family Guy, how he had his theme song for a day? It'd be like that. If you could just have one theme song for your character and yourself, what would it be?
It's got to be for both of us because Jody and I have very different theme songs.
Yes.
Yes,
please.
Shit. I don't, again, my brain is, I apologize, I've left it at home. I only hear that
Oh, that's Little Green Bag. Little Green Bag. That's a good one.
The lyrics don't work, but that
Walk around with a little green bag.
Yeah, that if it has to be for both of us, it'd be that. Just so I had an excuse to do this all the time. Nobody knows what the fuck's going on. I'm just the one person going.
Yeah, let's dance.
Work it, mamacita.
Do you know what song, and this is totally inappropriate, but I'm going to make it the song because that's what's funny to me, is None of Your Business by Salt and Pepper. You think of the lyrics of that song is extra funny. Because it's not really appropriate for me or Donna, and that's what makes it the best. The lyrics are, if I want to take a guy home with me tonight, it's none of your business. No? Okay,
That's true though. That is very true. The problem right now is that my ego is like taking over Patience's, so I can't think for Patience right now. All I can think of is anything by Cardi B. But like, Patience probably wouldn't like that.
Absolutely.
So that's all I
Should be into
want.
that.
So
You know what, maybe New Patience likes it though.
Maybe
Maybe
New
that's
Patience.
a problem. Maybe she was introduced to Cardi B and Jody's.
yeah, she just doesn't know yet. But she will.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's gonna love her.
Yeah.
They're working out in the garage too.
Yeah, man. Cardi B. You introducing Cardi B tonight, you think? Okay, okay. I can't wait. Dying.
Came through
thank
drip,
you.
drip,
Thank you so much.
Hi.
Hi, first of all, I want to say that Briana, I think Donna is the best recurring female character on Supernatural. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
But my question is for Kim.
It's actually for all three of you. What do you think your character's reaction would be if Patience's father came to get her?
Oh, the question really is for me?
It's for all three of you.
Well, it's for
Wait,
all of
what?
us. I don't know. I mean, I don't know that Donna. I think Donna would just back Jody up because she doesn't know that relationship. So, what would your answer be?
Yeah, I think
This guy's going. Here she goes again. The shitty answers.
I think Jody would have a long talk with Patience and support whatever it is Patience wanted to do.
Okay, thank you.
And what do you think Patience would want to do?
Like, yes, sounds great. Yeah. I think Patience would sit down and patiently figure it out. You know, she just figure it out. No, but for Patience, she loves her dad. He's all she has left. So what did I just say? He is all she has left, is what I meant to say. So I think she'd hear him out.
That's what I think too. Thank you.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hello.
My question is, if you guys were to switch
world with your characters, how do you feel your characters would react in this universe, and how would you guys react in the Hunter's universe?
In the alternate universe?
Yeah, no, in like, I mean, how?
Oh, okay. So I switched with my characters. So Kim is now Jody.
Oh, is that what you mean?
Yes.
I'd be dead.
Yeah.
I'd be dead.
Wait, but I have a question to your question. If I switch with Patience, do I take her powers, or she gets the powers in this world? Because that's not fair.
That's true.
I would say like since Patience would take her powers to this universe.
Yeah. So it'd just be you.
Patience would
In
be
the
great in this
supernatural.
world because she'd be the only one that has real
Yeah.
powers, and then she'd be cool, and then I would just be lame in that world.
I think that, I think Donna would do great. I think she'd be, everybody'd be like, can I try your accent on? Everybody'd be fine. Briana would be, I would get in so many fucking fights, and I would not know how to use a gun. I'd just be mad all the time. I'd just be trying to fight with everybody, and it would not go over well because I wouldn't have any way of surviving.
You know what Clark would do in the supernatural world? Leg swipe Dean. That's what I would do.
Oh, the youngsters. Do you see right swipe?
Leg swipe.
Leg
Ding
swipe.
dong.
Grandma. Grandma, it's okay.
Holy moly.
Leg swipe. Leg swipe. Woo.
You are getting old. Can you
know the right
hear
swipe
anything?
reference though? Do you know that reference?
Not at all.
Tinder reference.
All right.
A Tinder.
Yeah, is right swipe yes or no? See? So see how that was funny to me? Look at this guy, he's like, just get Briana off stage.
Come on, there's a buffet. We'll get you a buffet.
Yeah. Where's my tomato juice? This has been fun, guys. I'm so sorry I showed up today. I will give you your money back at the end of the day.
No, she
Before
won't.
you go, ladies,
Yeah.
Briana had her very first show on Wednesday night, and we want to give you these flowers as congratulations.
Fucking thing. Wow. Thanks so much, Stephanie. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone.
There they all are. There they all are.
There he goes. There he goes.
Kim, Briana, and Clark. I came up the ramp. I couldn't find my way on. I got lost. No one gave a crap. Clark, how was your first experience on
It was
this?
great.
New Jersey, for your 100th convention, we gave you Clark. Ladies and gentlemen, Clark, Kim, Briana.
Girl, bad girl, so what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad girls, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad girls, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad girls, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
That's the eternal question.